AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a little message, tell me something I should talk about, and put the hand up. I always do it at the beginning because I have the tendency to forget and I won't come back. Unless the conversation was really good, and I hope this is. Um, Happy Pride. I had plans on making this. I may have. I don't think I did though. All this drama started happening, and it is hard to pay attention to Happy Pride when your brothers and sisters are being killed in America. My best friend, who is like a brother to me, he's black. I've always had best friends that are black for some reason. It could be because my mother brought me up without colored eyes. We had a close family friend who was Hispanic, and their elder daughter was mixed Hispanic and black. And I remember I didn't know there was a difference because I was little. And I remember somebody said something to her in Spanish, and she just went off in Spanish at them. And the person turned to her and says, "You're black. You're not supposed to be able to speak Spanish." And she said a bunch of stuff in Spanish and everything. And I walk up to her and I ask her, "Why aren't you supposed to speak Spanish?" She goes, "Because he's an imbecile." I smiled because it didn't make sense to me. We had some Oriental people in our little neighborhood that we had our own little corner, and they spoke Spanish and really good English and whatever. I don't speak Spanish. My Spanish is horrific. Once in a while, moments of clarity comes, but that's just once in a while. I've been able to use it to help people. And that's the world I've always lived in, not passing judgment and everything. And as time moved on, go to high school, you can see the hate we got at our school. 50%, well, now let's take that back. 49% was Hispanic and 49% was black, and 2% was white in our school. There was always lies being told about our school, and we would have to march. I learned about marching because I was Hispanic because of where my neighborhood is. I learned about marching because of the school that I was at. Then later on, here I am marching again because of the sexual orientation I am, and because of the youth I am. And we go in and we march to the location. and we go in and they're lecturing and everything, and a priest goes up and tells them that this is not God's way, and he tries to explain that, and here comes a minister telling us that God accepts hate. Well, God does, but you're not Jewish, you're Christian, so you should be talking on the side of Jesus. And he tells them that, and it goes on and on. And at the end, that bill does not go to committee. It gets thrown out. And out comes out this little kid and his girlfriend. They're in high school. We won. We won. I said, what did you win? I said, you lost. He goes, we're not gay. I said, and it wasn't a gay bill. He goes, what? I said, her dad doesn't like you, does he? Well, not really, but we're getting closer. And I told him, okay, I'm going to explain it to you because you're an imbecile. And so was she. I said, let's pretend you both go to college together. I'm making you older. You plan on when you finish college to get married, and it's your year to finish college. You both go to party. You're in a car accident. She's put in a coma. You go. You're holding her hand the whole time she's in a hospital, and then they talk you to go take a shower and eat and come back. You come back, you find an empty room. They've flown her to another place, a doctor that can take her out of her coma. You don't have any rights because this bill didn't get to committee. This bill didn't go through the House, through the Senate, to the president, because it got killed here. So now you have no rights. That's what this bill would have gave you, rights to be with each other, even though you have been together for more than 4 years because of college and high school. They, because she's in a coma, can just take her anywhere in the United States or the world, and they don't have to tell you anything because that bill just got killed. So you won. I smiled and laughed at them, and we all started laughing, and we walked away from them, leaving them with their mouths open. Then a bookstore opens, and it's leaning towards my friends and I. And I meet, count them, 2 people from Stonewall. And they draw a complete different picture from what the movie Stonewall and from a little video you'll see on my Facebook. I just put there to let you know a little bit. The story I heard from them was the police were killing almost every night lesbians, drag queens, homosexuals, every night. And they were harassing everybody every night, going through, beating people, dragging them to jail every night, killing and lying. Oh, he shot himself. She shot herself. I don't know. I found him at the bottom of this tall stairwell. On and on and on. And they kept hearing it. And that person told me finally they had had enough. People took their shoes off, stilettos, put them on their hands, because they knew they were coming again. They started harassing people. People had started making Molotov cocktails. They attacked back and started ripping at them with the high heels because they were tired of their friends and family getting killed, not taken to jail like I just heard. They were being killed, just like's going on now. And they fought back. The police finally stopped killing gays. Then we have them killing Hispanics. They build gangs. They protect their neighborhoods from the police. The police stop going through the neighborhoods because the gangs, Hispanic gangs, are shooting back, are shooting cars that are going through just for the fun of it. They are not trying to protect or save anybody. Then they stop. And the police move on to black. And you saw the Watts riots because they were fighting back because the police were just killing blacks like now. I've done other videos. I've done the rotation. And people won't listen to the videos. All they do is see what the name is and they don't see the videos. Well, this one is about pride. And right now we're during Pride. And when the police finally stop killing black and black women and whoever else tries to help or they think is trying to help, because they've already attempted to kill a white man, they're going to move on. And who's going to be at the end of that whirl of the wheel? Is it going to be gays? Is it going to be Hispanics? Is it going to be Chinese? Is it going to be Oriental? Italian? French? Buddhists? Catholics? See, the only thing they care about is blue. Blue can kill whoever they want and the whole group go and side with them. They're enablers. And we got to get rid of all the killers and the enablers. Because they're not real cops. But happy Pride. Enjoy the time that we're safe until they stop killing and move on to someone else, unless we're able to stop the cops from doing any killing. Because these people they're killing for no reason. They're putting a knee on people's necks until they die. They're shooting somebody in the back for sleeping in their car. The knee was because he didn't like the person he worked together. He got fired because he kept macing people inside the club. He heard the name of the person. He crossed the state to get to him, and he kneed him and killed him. But happy Pride. I really mean it. Until they change, we're safe. But the moment they start killing gays, that's a free-for-all on all colors. Because we come in all colors. We're a rainbow. But God be with us, with all of us, all us Americans, because we're all Americans and we deserve to live. None of us deserve to die. We're all Americans. We're one color. We're red, white, and blue. What do you think? Let me know by subscribing to my channel, leaving a message, and putting the hand up. Let me know what you think. And remember, AA, see you in church.